That was it. That was it.
meeting,
That was it.
Hokage meeting in effect, man, full effect. We are back, people. The sixth. Yeah.
I am the fourth.
Mm-mm.
Deuce in the building.
Yeah, yeah.
And
It was so smooth.
again, we are here to entertain y'all with some anime things and comedy and seriousness, but it's majority anime. But that's what we're gonna do for y'all. Continuing on for whenever. Y'all see a little logo at the top over there. You know, I effing
Oh,
love
wrong way.
that. You know what I'm saying? You know. But
What's,
um,
what's that upside down A for anime?
what we gonna we gonna jump right into it, or
Let's do it. I mean, why not? Like,
Hey, you
okay.
the hostess. Well,
I'm
not
curious
hostess. You the
about this
host.
first one.
We
Can I
just
go
follow.
first?
Okay, so
Actually, right.
I always had this thing, and this is the second Hokage, you know, questionnaires or segments, but the first one he brought up, and it's very interesting. It's Digimon versus Pokemon, and not in a battle sense, but which one would you rock with the most? Which one had, as I see, Digivolve or Evolve? Would you choose a Digivolve or Evolve? Are we going with character development or characters? Like, what are we going with this?
Mm.
The world wants to know.
Digimon versus Pokemon.
Mm. Let's see.
Cause see, you're picking. This is a very tough one for me personally. Because this was like straight childhood. Like I had the first like 4 or 5 seasons of Peace. Like Saturday mornings, baby. Matter of fact, I'd be real with you. Digimon was Sunday mornings if you real about it.
Oh,
If you
okay.
real about it.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I watched a lot of Pokemon on regular TV, but since I had Crunchyroll, there's a lot of Digimon on Crunchyroll. And me personally, with this question, Digimon or Pokemon, I'm gonna go with Digimon. And I grew up, not grew up, but teen years, I watched a lot of Pokemon. It was cool. I didn't get it that much. It was cool, but I'm like, oh yeah, I collect all these things and blah blah blah. That was my main thing, collecting stuff. But Digimon, it's a whole different thing, man. This is an anime.
Exactly.
This is
Like
true.
Pokemon was an anime, but it was Americanized.
It
Exactly.
was. It was kind of linear, if you will.
Very.
It had some character development, but it was enough to where the biggest character development was when Pokemon evolved. I mean, if I had to just be quite honest with you, like
Yeah, because that's what they got most hype
No
about.
character development. Because I mean, the Pokemon
don't get
are
me wrong.
characters, but then like Ash just finally won a championship. What, 2 years ago? A year ago?
Yeah, but granted, with Ash, there was character development either like I would say between 20 episodes and 2 leading up to the championship. He learned better ways to like bond with his Pokemon and therefore like use certain moves and like handle. Because a lot of times, let's be real, Ash gets set up with like the worst competition. Like his disadvantage, if he's got water and grass, there is an electric and water type on the other side, like religiously. And he's had to learn how to actually like stay calm. Because at first, like first 2 seasons, he was a little hothead, to be honest with you. Like he was straight, like of course he was for the bonds of his Pokemon. But he, as far as battle goes, like he would kind of be linear until I think it was that one time when they started introducing dual battling and he had to fight that Swampert and that Arcanine, and it was like how on God's green earth is a water type and a fire type going to go together, and they was wrecking him. Like he was like, wait a minute, I kind of got to switch this up. So with that, like I said, again, but Pokemon is freaking linear. So with the character development, it usually has to deal with a Pokemon evolving or B, someone's like habit towards Pokemon, like something like that. It was never something
I
like
think
Ash growing up. You know what
the
I'm saying?
best thing about Pokemon was uh James and Jesse and James, whatever their name is.
Really?
That to me, that was the
They
best thing about
did
Pokemon.
have great character
With
development
meows
if you
and
think
all
about
that,
it.
that whole meow, and they try to state that was my shit. That's man.
Pokemon is
And they
it's
wasn't
a
even
show of
bad.
losers, man. Everybody is a bunch of losers. Ash is a loser. Team Rocket are the ultimate losers. They're a bunch of weak
All of
losers to me.
Wrong, wrong,
right.
I
wrong.
love
Not Pokemon.
Pokemon. I love Pokemon, but they're garbage on average.
No, bro.
Compared to
Pete,
Digimon,
Pete.
big
Yes.
Oh yeah, well no, I'm not. I'm honestly saying these as things as factual. My answer, my knowledge now isn't swaying my answer. I'm just stating the fact. Jesse James was actually a very good Pokemon
they were coming
Mewtwo.
release.
They
They were
wouldn't have
coming.
made it without them.
Mhm,
Pokemon 2000 with Lugia wouldn't have made it without them.
mhm.
Like a lot of movies, Team Rocket's kind of pivotal. G, like
No,
on an actuality,
So
they're
like
so what they
without
supposed to
them
be
really
bulk and
saying
skull
like,
in this
hey,
mud?
yeah, they're basically
huh?
they're
So who they bulk and skull of Pokemon?
Pretty much.
yeah.
Long story short. Long
Yeah.
story short. But they're better than Bulk and Skull because Bulk and Skull didn't do nothing. They literally were in the way like half the
Nah, they
time.
was just
There's like
trash.
every 50 episodes they come through and save the day. But Bulk and
Yeah,
Skull were just Bulk and Skull. Like
yeah,
Jesse James, like come on, man. Like how many times who don't know, even if you don't watch Pokemon, prepare for trouble to make a double goon.
hey,
Like everybody
To
know when
protect the
trouble
world
comes,
from
it comes
hey,
two
devastation.
times, baby. Like
hey,
let's prepare the trouble, make it
hey.
double. Like
They had the
and
little.
with wait,
They
let me
would have
hit you
made
with
the
the JoJo
Ginyu
reference
folks proud. They would have made the
with
Ginyu
the
folks proud.
rose.
Like, hey,
Jesse with the rose.
Why Buffett?
wow, that's my all that. Is
Okay.
but Digimon it hits different, man. They're grown up now. They in college. Like it continued.
Right.
Like it became a series. So I would definitely put, you know, Digimon over Pokemon. I know
Oh
it,
yeah.
leave it in the comments. Whatever y'all want to say, whatever y'all choose.
I mean,
Yeah,
second with your choice. I mean, you want to go, or you want me to say my decision?
I thought you had it. You was talking
that's
about
the third
Pokemon, how much you love
Oh,
it.
absolutely. Oh no, we were just discussing Pokemon. That's why I said that we were discussing Pokemon,
So
but
you
I didn't
chose
give
this.
my answer.
Okay, what's your answer?
Oh, it's for sure Digimon
Okay.
Yeah.
because that Kai and Agumon character
Oh,
development when he got to turn to Metal Greymon because he went Skeleton
Yeah, yeah.
Greymon first. Every one of them had to basically be their own crest. That's
yeah.
pure D lining up for
And
character
then they had dark
development.
shit
On
in there.
top of that, huh?
I said then they had dark shit in there.
Facts. And then the blasted Digilution. I'm sorry, bro. The Digi. I forget how you say it, but the Digivolutions, whatever you want to call them things, the
Digivolution.
Digivolutions were way harder than the evolutions of Pokemon. Like, don't get me wrong, there's some dope Pokemon,
Man,
but where Garurumon is still to this day
ain't
my
nothing messing
dude.
with
Like a
Digiball, bro.
cat with cut off jean shorts and some gloves. Like, where's the smoke?
Digiball, yo. Ain't nothing messing with that shit, bro. Ain't nothing.
Is it my turn?
Pepper
So
breath. Pah! Come on, man. Like,
Let me tell you why Digimon is so awesome. Dude, that is the first anime where I jumped up and down and started clapping. Man, when they went Mega the first time and fought old boy, I kid y'all not. I literally was in tears. I was like, oh my god, we got Mega Digivolutions in this mud. Man, we got the greatest Digimon ever. War Greymon. Man, I don't care
hey,
who you put him up against.
yeah.
Bro, that was just so live. I was like, bro, this is
Nova
hands down
Blast like that.
hey,
30
Nigga.
times better than Pokemon. Right off of this, that alone was better than Pokemon.
yeah.
The
All day, every
Digimon
day.
blows the first three Pokemon movies out of the water, and I love the Pokemon movies. But when we got to see Omnimon after the
Oh, yeah.
and that man came with that blade, bruh, stop. When they was going and they brought the second generation in, G, with the eggs, and
Man,
Buddy, they was on the water, and they was running them fades at first. He was like, yeah, y'all squeak right now, but let me switch the game up on you. Total game changer. I was like, these niggas had to go get the legendary class cast to come bring us some golden eggs.
hey. Calm
What?
down with the ninjas, bro. Bro.
Oh, I'm so sorry. The ninjas was coming out. I
All right.
apologize.
So
Look,
anyway, on to the next topic. We all chose our thing. Digimon is what we picked.
Clean
Uh,
sweep, clean sweep.
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
clean.
I got passionate.
So we on to the next topic now. Some of y'all may think that there is no bad anime or
BS.
bad shows in general, because some people out there like, oh man, they did it, so obviously, it was something, but there's things out there
Yeah.
that were promising and then just ended. Y'all hear me? Promising and just ended. And
Y'all
I'm
better
not
Preaching,
not,
going
preaching.
to.
y'all better not steal my show, but okay.
I don't think we're
I
gonna steal.
got you.
I'm gonna give an honorable mention before we even start. No, I'm not going to because I'm gonna do it afterwards. But
It's
promising show. Well, what studio or character or art, whatever you consider messed up.
Okay.
I'm gonna go last on this one. Uh,
but can I run the fade first?
yeah, you can.
Go ahead.
I got it. Here we go. Promising, and I'll explain it. It ended, but it still failed. Soul Eater. Here's why. Soul Eater was good all up until Brew. Now, as a person who reads manga as well, to have read what I have read, because I will try not to spoil things for you guys, but to read what I have read to the end, and then to see the ending of Soul Eater, the greatest thing for the ending of Soul Eater, I can honestly say, was Kid getting on 3 Sanzu lines to connect. That moment with Black Star while he was having those Sanzu lines connect, and the moment Mifune and Black Star fought. Now, it gets canon all the way to the Mifune fight. That courage punch with the postcard from her mom, an epic fail to me. Like, what in the Falco punch were we all thinking when we were going to decide for her to pull out a... This is after they did a non-canon move with the whole weaponized move, which was dope. But bro, you're just going left with it. You threw that at the last 10 minutes of the show. We should have been seen that so we can see what was going on with that. I just really feel like it could have went, bro. When I say the way Maka, Black Star, and Kid are there, they are there with the ending on the manga. I feel like we honestly deserve a redo, at least to the Brew fight, at least to the Brew War.
I want to redo just because the way it ended on Netflix when I was watching it back in the day, it just ended. I'm like, is that it? I'm like, this is it? Like, we don't get
And it
anything
did
else.
just end.
Nope,
Like,
that's it. That's it. That's all, folks.
that's what made me mad. I mean,
Courage
I wanted
punch,
it more.
and then
I wanted more.
blue
No, there's no
skies.
more. I gotta read it though, so I can. I put it on my read list, red list, whatever you want to call it. But since
I'm
we
telling you, you're gonna be on it.
so keyword in this topic, promising.
Promise.
Mm.
Play on words, pun intended. Promise Neverland season 2. Cloverworks,
Ooh.
come here right now.
Oh, we called you out, Cloverworks.
How do y'all mess up the most promising show in 2 years?
Mm.
Right before the pandemic hit, Promise Neverland was projected to be like the top anime next with Demon Slayer. That's how big it was.
Mhm.
You
Actually,
guys completely botched this in a way that it is borderline insane. You basically probably had 5 to 6 seasons of a show to do, and you jammed it all in 2 seasons. The first season was fine. Like you say, everything was canon, it was perfect, it stuck to the roots.
Mhm.
Season 2, immediately in the first episode, I realized something ain't right. Something ain't right. We missing stuff already. Got to episode 2. Wait a minute. Y'all done skipped 13 things that happen in that forest other than they
Wow.
meet the people. And then they jump from that to almost the ending. I was like, where's the amusement park? Sir, ma'am, um,
jeez.
that's
Cloverworks.
probably the most important arc in the whole show. Why do you not have that? And then you introduce the side characters with Ray and them, and it's like, dude, y'all, the feelings.
Not even mad.
Yeah, it's my
Right,
cat
the
jumping in the
cat said,
background.
Not even
The
mad.
feelings
Get out of my
of
head. Get out of my head.
when
Get
I
out of my
say
head, Six.
it
I
was
was thinking the
so
same thing. The cat's even upset.
it was so hurtful to have something so promising. Like I've been waiting for this. I was like, oh yeah, season 2 coming out. I cannot wait. I was like telling my wife, you probably won't see the best arc until season 3.
Mm.
And it never happened. That best arc never ever
Never.
happened. And we're sitting here picking up the pieces still of our hearts and our jaws that they really did that to us and basically jam packed 80 episodes into like 13 and said, here you go.
$4 million. They wasted on 2 seasons. That's
Only
4 million you wasted. Because you get 2 million, 13
from the first.
episodes. 2 million get you 13 episodes. So they wasted 2 million because first season was fire. So you made that back, Cloverworks. You made that back. So then you come with season 2 and you just like, yeah, we rich now. We don't care. We just gonna give it to y'all. Change up the little villains and shit. You know,
Everything.
like the dude with the bag on his head. What they make him look like? I don't
A
even know.
mess.
See,
I
I'm good on that one.
You
How
know
you
it's
go
bad when a
how
fan
you
can't
go from
even
R
describe
to
what it is.
PG-13 is the question to me.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just why?
That might be a Cloverworks.
I mean,
I'm
because
look
you
more into
you
Cloverworks.
never know what happens inside studios though too. Like what exactly what restrictions did they gain from the first season? Like we really
Should
don't
have
know.
been
They never
none
gave
though.
the press on how
Should
they
have been
was gonna
no
do that. You know what I
restrictions.
mean?
If they was winning awards with the first season,
I'm saying
like what are you
I don't,
doing?
I don't know, man. I always like to play the little piece of pebble in there that could be like it's highly doubtful, but it's possible.
nah,
And if they could have some internal things going on with the studio.
or it could
Maybe
have
they
been
were
like,
only promised 2 seasons.
or it could have been like, nah, y'all gonna get what y'all get because that's it. I mean,
Right, 2 seasons. But like
some
we did all
studios.
this, but you're only gonna get 2 seasons.
Speaking of studios, uh,
Uh-oh.
I have, and it's not even a gripe, but this was a very promising anime, promising show. Whatever. I only got 2 seasons, and it was 2 broken seasons at that. But Sunrise Studios, I need you to, come in real quick and hear me.
Come
Because
here.
I've been waiting on Horizon in the Middle of Nowhere for like
Oh.
80 years, and I'm not even 80. You feel what I'm saying? That's how long it feels like I've been waiting. This
Time
anime
fluxes.
is so good, but you just cut it off at the moment where he's about to go get these things for his girlfriend to bring her back to life so they can have a life together. And we just end it. Don't know nothing. Don't know what's about to happen. And it was canon. They stuck to the manga, but I need to see all this that I read, and they're not giving it to me, and it's upsetting, man. It's dope anime. The protagonist.
It really life is.
Woo! Now
The six put me on.
it's etchy, it's you get the big boobs bouncing everywhere, boom, boom. They got all that is everywhere. The main character is a huge pervert. Like all he play is like little porn simulator games and stuff like that. But this dude is nasty. Like his powers he's a
Broken?
battery, I guess. A socket. This dude he can have plugs come out of him, go into your back, and now he just energized you with hope. He's so nasty. But
He's so nasty.
that's
That
one anime that I miss, man. It's just, and I go back to watch it to this day. It's just
as a person who put me on, as a person who is a victim of him putting me on that anime, I definitely second everything that man just said. With the addition into just the pure strategic nature of the anime when it comes to like the story and the countries and how they fight. It's not just a fight.
how they fight.
There's
That
how they fight.
Mark. Second. I'm gonna
The
have to get
system in
you.
which they have to do it is so smooth. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's oh my gosh. It's
Because
cold.
it is a system. Like you can't because they're a school, and the school has no political power, but it's all airship. School has no political power. So, dog must have did something. School has no political power, but there's other airships that are countries, and so the countries want the school, but the school's like, nah, bro, we independent, we got freedom, so we gonna fight for this freedom. You know what? We just hired a president. Now we gonna try to be a country. And you know why we want to be a country? Because we support our protagonist because he fucked yeah. See, I ain't saying anything. He messed up a long time ago. I don't want to spoil nothing for you if you end up watching it, but it's so good, man. But yeah, they have to fight within a restricted system, and then they have political wars. This is within 2 seasons,
bro.
Like, come on.
And they gotta get with a god. They have to, in order to use their powers, you have to you can't do nothing without your god being happy. If your god's not happy, it won't work. Nothing will happen for you. And his is the coldest. His is the coldest because he has one rule. He has I won't say it, but he has one. That makes his power that's why because his one sacrifice is so great, his power is that crazy. No one else gives up like him, and he does it happily with a smile on his face, like every time. He doesn't care. This is what he's on.
We talking about best boy. So I definitely he's up there. But that's one of those.
Are we doing honorable mentions yet?
I mean, honorable mention, no game, no life, obviously, but we ain't got to talk about that. It is what it is.
Get out of my head. I have another one for you, though. Get out of my head, but I have another one for you. Dead Man Wonderland. So upsetting.
I was watching it on a countdown that everybody was complaining about that.
That's what 13.
Dead Man Wonderland is amazing.
12 episodes.
No, I think I got a solid 24. But the manga, I don't even think is done. Like after a while, the manga started going on hiatus, and it just took a minute for it to come out. After a while,
like Hunter X.
That's my honorable mention is Hunter x Hunter. That would be mine because the writer just said F everybody.
I mean, look, this back is really messed up. He can't bend over. He can't sit long and write or draw. So I get it, man. You know,
you can get somebody to write and to draw.
You know, I just hope someone come in there and you know hit him with the. He needs Mr. Miyagi. Mr. Miyagi needs to come visit him. If he can get Mr. Miyagi come do the little clap and the hand rub. Bro, lay his hands on his back. Oh, that boy done. He can write.
It's 2022. You can find people who can draw all over this world, and you can find somebody to write.
Like I don't.
You can get it done.
His wife is Sailor Moon. His wife is Sailor Moon.
You can just sit and talk.
His wife is Sailor Moon.
His wife is Sailor Moon. There are really no excuses to this. We accept it because Hunter x Hunter, even in its incompletion, is such a classic. It's not questioned. For you to question Hunter x Hunter will make me question your anime knowledge, to be honest with you.
Oh man, I saw somebody argue that the Chimera Ant arc was the worst art in the show. And when I say they destroyed, I saw your eyes when they destroyed this man and tore him up from one end of the internet to the other. I just dropped my popcorn meme and just watched the madness unfold. Because I'm just like,
I wish I was Dark Side and I had the Omega Beam. And it would just travel to whoever that was, wherever he is, and just agony until I deem otherwise. Because how do you say my eye is tearing from the insubordination that he did?
Like this piggybacks off of what we were just talking about. But there's I'm gonna do it like Flapjack. And his lips like I love that show. Oh, but what's the biggest disappointment in anime? And I'm going first because I ain't got a lot to say about it. It's gonna mine quick. In this Excel world, that show is trash. I don't care what the anime fans say. Y'all can fire me up in the comments, whatever. Excel world is garbage juice.
It was mid-tier at best.
Sat through 50 episodes. Or so I don't know how many episodes it is. I sat through a lot. It felt like 50. It was probably 25 or so. I sat through 25 episodes waiting for this anime to start. Waiting for it to start. I'm like, bro, what is going on? Why is this dude still a pig? Like, what is happening? Like, what? I can't deal with it, bro. I'm done. I don't even know the plot. I don't know what's going on. I just know there is some world. It's a fake isekai. I don't like fake isekais. So, like, make some bacon, Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever. You know, we get ham. Black people love ham on holidays. Go find an Excel world character, cook his little butt up, and let's get rid of this anime.
Some bacon do sound good,
And I'm
but
done. Cook them.
Seven Deadly Sins.
Ooh.
Why? And like you just said, if y'all want to come for me, I almost give you my address. Look,
Almost, yeah.
bro,
Missing number.
this just the whole ending of the show was horrible. I read it first, so I was waiting on everybody else's reactions. I'm like, I'm just sitting here, sitting with my popcorn, like I'm just waiting for y'all to get the end of this show so y'all can see what I'm talking about. And everybody's like, no, it's fine, it's fine. And then they got to the last arc and they're like, dude, what just happened? I said, exactly. That's what all of us who have read this have said. What has just happened? You spend a whole show fighting one enemy, and then somebody just pops up out of nowhere, and you're like, where did this come from? How did this come from? Why did this come from? You are the biggest disappointment. And it's like literally that meme where they have the horse going from beautiful to squiggly is definitely Seven Deadly Sins in a nutshell. Each season it just got worse. Like, no, your first two seasons was great. You introduced the main characters. You're missing two, and then the next season you get to two, but you also introduce his brother and the other 10 Commandments, and we see Escanor and all his glory, and then it just goes just like that. Each season after that was just worse and worse and worse and worse. And I just was like, why? And I kept watching and hoping and reading and hoping that something makes you feel better, and it never could recapture those first two seasons, no matter what it did. It just it wasn't the same. I mean, the best fight of the show was messed up by terrible drawing. Like, why? Like, why? It just
Netflix, man.
I know I'm not blaming Netflix because it was terrible
I
in
don't
the
blame
month.
that.
They stuck to form, so it wasn't their fault. That's what it was.
Oh wow. They let
Their two first seasons, the first season for sure.
Yes.
I was following manga and anime, so I agree. I'll run the fade with you. It'll be us two versus the world because, quite frankly, the detail it took for them to show when he caught Gil Thunder's blade, his lightning, to throw it back.
Right.
That scene had more detail and amazing efficiency and animation than that whole Escanor and Meliodas fight.
It's horrible.
I could see the dullness in the lines. I could see the plainness in the face when they were fighting close up, bro.
Right.
I literally could see the difference, and I didn't know because I kind of stopped watching it because I read it. So sometimes I'm like that, but when I actually gave it another go, I was like, oh no, sir. You're not going to give me something like Esterosa and Escanor, then feed me this and think that
Right.
you're finna say, well, this is a steak. No, sir. I know Play-Doh steak when I taste Play-Doh steak, and this is Play-Doh steak. Like, you're out of pocket. So no, I completely
is that
agree.
your
Let's run
disappointment?
fade. The fourth and the second are gone. Like, it's over.
Is this your disappointment? This is your disappointment?
No. This is not my disappointment. I disagree. But my disappointment, right? I'll run the fade. My Hero Academia, and this is why. I just didn't.
No.
I have maybe, and this is truly out of me. I'm not finished with it, right? It just, to me, it feels a little long. It does not catch my attention like that.
Hey,
Like, the
I'm not
fights are
partying.
amazing. The
I'm not
story not
partying.
too shabby, but like I just can't seem to catch it. I'm gonna give it another go.
Are they shooting yet?
Where you stopped at?
I'm the Flash. I don't care. I'm dodge bullets. Where did I stop at? I'm right at the overhaul season with Lemillion in them.
Okay. All right. So not to give away too much. That's a peak area, and
Mm-hmm.
then you're gonna have a drop off. Do not quit with the drop off because right now I'm trying to get people to come back to it because the
Man,
next arc, the next arc in the anime is where
Gang.
it's gonna
I
get
know.
fire.
I'm gonna put it like this. In the six can attest for me. I know drop offs. I watched Gun Gale online. Fair enough. I've watched through all of Sword Art Online, and it had almost two drop offs. That's at the end of the second season and all of Gun Gale, and I defended it the whole
yeah.
way through until Alicization. I know drop offs. It's just for some reason, and I was set. Trust me, I was watching it with Shield Hero. I was watching it with Attack on Titan. I was watching it with all the other shows that was coming out when My Hero Academia was busting, and it just could. Maybe that's what it was, and maybe just couldn't get my it couldn't lock on because I'm gonna tell you
Mm,
right now, about
mm,
65% of my attention was One Piece at the time. So
mm,
I was like strictly, I was like getting about to the first time they got to Salvador Island, like Salvador Archipelago, and so I was locked. Like I was
mm,
so close to
mm,
Marineford, and
mm,
the boy I
mm.
was going through in this lobby
You're gonna have to
like
go back.
this.
You're gonna have to go back.
And this is again without another second, without a third chance, and I always give animes about three. So right now, I'm gonna have to just say, to me personally, my hero would be my technical disappointment. Like did
I
not, and I guess I'm just doing this. I guess I like to throw chaos in it too. So why not? We've all given ourselves some crazy names. Why not just give you one? But this is again, I can give it one more go.
I won't entire and to be honest with you, I say that, but I actually won't disagree with you because I'm up to date on what's going on reading, so I
Mm-hmm.
understand. Like it's like I can see over the horizon, and a lot of people who's
Right.
watching it can't see. Like the Lemillion stuff is great, and it's like okay, next they're gonna go into it's almost like filler. And you would think it's filler. What's crazy is this next part, none of it is filler. This is actually what's in the manga, and you're gonna be like, I gotta sit through this. And it's like just sit through
Mm-hmm.
it. It's it's a method to the madness, and then the next thing they do with the villains, it's a method to the madness. Don't quit. After that, that's when you're gonna be to what's about to start now. And at this point, everything is gonna be on go. It's just gonna be on
Okay.
go all
I'm gonna
day,
give it a
like
run.
running
I'm gonna
phase
give it a
every
run
week.
That would
It's
be
about to get crazy.
that'll be awesome.
because the third season is about when D told me about Attack on Titan because I was like I fell off on that because it started to get a little on, and he's like, nah, bro, this is all the information you're gonna want. I said, bet, I'll go for it. What happened, D? I was done in a week. So
Hey,
I'm gonna give it another run. I'm just saying this would be mine. I had another honorable mention, but I forgot what it was. But
I don't think I
man,
have an
because
honorable mention. Excel word is enough for me. It
you
is.
ain't want my other honorable mention.
All right,
No, I got some disappointments. I just leave it at
Because
that.
there's been I did. Can I may I just one more though? I think I might have you on this one.
mm,
Cannon Buster to me was a disappointment.
I didn't even watch it.
I had high hopes for Cannon Buster and we didn't get it tried to be Cowboy Bebop meets real
mm.
life Western
Oh, that show. Okay.
meets half mecha meets half, and I'm like, brother, I love where you're going with this, but we definitely should have had a bit more action in this, and you definitely probably should have a bit
You
of a
couldn't watch. You
better.
couldn't have looked at it and tell that was gonna be terrible.
Bro, it was the black anime. I had to give it was black. It was black based. I
Okay,
had
and so
to.
you like Yasuke.
But yes, I thought Yasuke was dope. I knew Yasuke wasn't gonna last long. I came into everything with Yasuke. I knew what was gonna happen with Yasuke. It wasn't gonna last long. It was gonna get wild because we all see the special powers. Short
Mhm,
and wild, it's
mhm.
gonna have a ending. It might just ending, but it's gonna give you what you're gonna want when you're going through it at the time. You know what I mean?
Gotcha, gotcha,
And
gotcha.
that's what Yasuke did. It gave me what I needed. It gave me my black superhero who came out of nowhere as a slave and bust it down for the crew. Like he held it down,
Okay.
even through his
I did
character
not finish that anime.
developments.
I did not finish that.
I can respect it. I'm not saying it was the greatest one to sit through. I am saying that I liked it personally. Like
The
I,
I will give it
hype
that.
is why it's a disappointment. The hype behind it,
yeah,
it was just too much hype.
yeah,
But Netflix is not really. They're not. They got like some good shows as far as Netflix originals. Like
yeah. They do.
there's not too many, to be
Yeah.
honest, that I would put my name behind. Like I wouldn't.
There's only one big house now anyway. It's called Crunchyroll. It is what it is.
Amen.
You know, it is.
Hey man. Oh wait, Fate Apocrypha on Netflix goes hard.
Baki.
That's 100%
Yeah,
flame.
Baki does go hard. Baki is insane, and I can't wait for
That
this.
Baki, King and Ashura, Baki, and Fate Apocrypha. Those are probably like your three.
Oh, and you know my girl, Kataguri, whatever her name is.
Oh, that's like a Crunchyroll. That's on Crunchyroll too.
No, it's not.
It's not.
A gambling chick?
Yeah, that's not a Netflix original.
It is.
It is.
What?
It is, bro.
Forgive me.
Hey, that there is fire. That there, yeah, she is. Huh?
That there, yeah.
I gamble with her. I don't care. Bro. I told you this. Fourth, I told you this. She can have whatever she want in the game. I'm like, hey, let's gamble. Let's go. I'm good. I don't even care about winning at this point. Like, she's bad. She's bad.
It's just gonna be broke. Okay.
She's basically broke. All and everything gonna be broke. But that all that leads into stop that thing.
Walk up in the club. Walk up in the club. Yeah. Stomp her out. Yeah. Oh.
Right.
Oh.
Ooh,
Okay.
I'm gonna put a beat on this part too. Somewhere.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a new move every time.
Trap stompy. Now I really don't like getting into this next one. I mean I do, but this could be an all-day thing. So we're gonna take it jokingly with this one. And it's always the number one anime topic in the world. People,
Oh, I know where you're going with this one.
the number one anime topic in the world, people. It is what it is. I ain't gonna put the name up there. I'm just going, can they know? That's all I'm gonna put. Can they know?
But can they beat
You slide W. Like you slide W.
All right, so I'm gonna have what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have y'all name an anime character besides this character, and then we're gonna see if can they beat. And don't go overboard. No, don't go Amy's Boulder Gold or no bull crap like that, bro. Go with a true fighter, somebody with fisticuffs. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that this man gonna want to fight. Yeah, you can go ahead first. Yeah.
Sailor Moon.
I knew it, and that's the number one.
There.
The number one rebuttal. Sailor Moon.
Look here.
By moonlight. Yes, she will. Yes, she will. I don't care. I'll run it. We all know why. Look her up. There's Wikipedia. I'm not going to do it for you. You know who it is. I stand. What did Frank say? I stand by that. That's a brand name. I stand
the guarantee. Who you got? You name an anime character.
A fisticuff. Somebody who throws them hands.
Yeah, somebody throw them hands. Like I know. I was more talking to him because I thought he was gonna go like Amy's Vote go. I'm like, come on, bro. Like keep it.
I was gonna throw out all of them for you. I was gonna get the regulars out the way.
Keep it legit.
But can he beat Meliodas though? At full strength.
Okay, wait. Before we start using these, does Goku have full access to Ultra Instinct?
Oh, it's Goku.
Or,
he don't have it. He don't have it yet. So how you gonna have it in this fight?
Because I didn't see too many things that people say is canon, not canon. I was just asking.
Okay, even in the manga, he's not there yet.
This is true.
So that would be a no.
Okay. All right. Cool. Bet. I don't know where I'm going next with this one. Then.
Can't. So I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna choose my boy Gohan. So. Can they though? So can Sailor Moon beat Goku? And we ain't gotta go into the whole power scaling and all that bullshit.
I mean, I got another one if you want me to use a different one.
Nah, Sailor Moon cool. I don't.
No. I got you one. Hand for hand. Jin Mori. Hand for hand, Jin Mori. And if you want to go where he's at now in the manhwa, Jin Mori's broke. Jin Mori's nasty. Like Jen Marie low key has Ultra Instinct on the cool, like on the natural
That's
level.
basically God versus God. I mean, basically.
But with the God who knows he's a God and has mastered his entire arsenal behind
See, that's
someone
not
who's still
fair.
trying to figure it out.
This is not a fair fight because Goku is supposedly Jin Mori.
You asked me hand to hand through animes, and I gave you one. I
Got
feel
the
like we're trying to
Nimbus.
save Goku.
He
I
got
feel
the
like this is
Nimbus.
a saving Goku moment.
He
He got
loves
the
saving
Jab.
aliens with superpowers.
Superman. Hey, Superman will beat Goku.
Boy,
Man, Superman
boy,
get his Boy Scout.
You're
I
not getting
want
into
to
that.
live on a farm and grow corn.
You're not getting
Want to
into that.
wear glasses, but he
can
can
I?
see.
Oh,
Wait a
it's
minute.
Change.
got to it. It's been got to
I,
it. See, this is not what I
I
want to
flipped
do.
my locks at you, sir.
Want to
So,
I
flip his
flipped my locks
hair,
at you, sir.
and
I
at the
did.
last minute,
so this has gotten to a can
scared of
Superman beat
scared
Goku?
of a glow stick.
Clutches pearls. The disrespect.
I'm gonna say this: Superman was punching back the things that killed Goku.
Thank you.
This man was punching lasers back into the gun, and Goku can't even take a laser.
And all I gotta do is get one of them glow sticks you have at the skating ring for $2, and he done.
You,
So I mean, what are we talking about here? I can stab him with it. Like,
Nah,
can
that don't
Goku
work no
sneeze
more.
a solar system away?
That don't
Can
work.
Goku sneeze the solar system away? I'm just asking.
Kryptonite
Can he
don't
do
work
it?
for Superman no more either, though. That doesn't
Can
apply.
he? Can he fly around the world so many times he goes
And
back
reverse
down?
it.
Can he do
Yeah,
those things?
yeah.
I
Can he
mean,
fly to the end? Can he face the embodiment of tyranny on a regular basis?
I
Superman
mean,
doesn't get tired. So
Superman is scared of pina coladas and getting caught in the rain because of the sunset. You know, the sun turns red and orange. He's done. I'm just trying to figure out what we talking about here.
I mean, if it turns red, he's as powerful as
No, I watched Batman beat the crap out of him on the red sun. Don't even say that.
I think it's like first form Goku, like base form Goku. He's that powerful. He's
He's
like
still pretty powerful.
So you
no,
tell me, so you telling me Bozo the Clown can do magic tricks and beat Superman? Is that what we talking about here?
no,
Is
no.
that what we talking about here?
Magic only makes him. It's like a human punch. Like if a human punches you, it hurts. That's the only thing magic does to him. It hurts him.
So
It
I just
doesn't.
walk.
You
So I just
get to
walk
get past his
around.
armor.
So if I get Chris Angel right now, then I win this fight, man. That's what we saying here.
You gotta be Zatanna level
So I get Chris Angel
you gotta be
and
Zatanna
a
and Doctor
glow
Strange.
and a Crag from Guts, and then I got Superman B. Is what you're saying? All right, that's all I need to know.
All I gotta do is scare Goku and he gonna die from a heart attack. I mean, that's what
All,
we doing. But I don't want to trash Goku here. It's not.
all
It's
I
not
want to
what
do.
this is.
All I got to do
Superman's
is
a
shoot
comic book character.
Goku behind the wall with a laser while he's not looking, and I'm
That's
pretty
what
much
I'm
safe.
saying. And he's dead. How many times this man
Peekaboo.
died?
Like, I mean,
This man died so many times, man.
he caught me off guard. Oh
Let's
no.
not do this. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Superman will kill us, man.
My key can sense all types of danger, but I get caught off guard by a
Prep
laser.
time can beat that man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Prep time.
Prep time can beat
Prep time can
Superman.
he can beat anybody.
A
Prep time.
stormtrooper could beat Goku,
Prep time.
but I'm not gonna be that guy.
So it's what prep time.
A stormtrooper could beat Goku,
Stormtrooper.
but I'm not gonna be that guy. That gun shoots
They
lasers.
missed too. They missed though, but they'll end up killing them somehow.
I mean,
So let's not. I ain't trying to trash, man. I'm just trying to say this is what anime fans do all day that really don't watch anime. It's mostly just DBZ fans, and they only watch Goku, so they gonna throw Goku against anyone. See,
And they're so toxic.
anime has stories, it has elements, it has character development, it has there's a lot of
Sometimes
elements.
that's moral.
There's a lot of elements to it. You know,
they're not the only toxic fan base though.
they are the only toxic, man. It's bad.
I think another fan base has overtaken them in the last couple of years.
Oh, let's hear.
My Hero.
The One Piece fan base.
Goodbye.
Oh my.
All right, so y'all, it's been real. It's been real.
Oh my god.
The
Y'all,
second has gone senile.
What we done done to y'all?
The second has
Man.
gone senile.
it's
What
like,
we done done
oh
to
my
y'all?
gosh. the best character is just like Dragon Ball Z. Like Luffy isn't even the best character in the show, and yeah, it's just like, oh, Luffy can do everything. Luffy can do this. Luffy can do that, and then everybody wants to talk about Ace. Man, Ace was on the scene for like 2 seconds. Who cares if he died?
Whoa, whoa there,
I
buddy.
went there. I went
Whoa,
there.
whoa, 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 whoa.
I mean, your dad is supposed to be the legendary pirate,
Oh
and you
yeah.
lost to a punch in the back. Like, and you're made of fire too. Like your devil fruit is fire. How do you lose to fire?
Who was Ace's
She
daddy?
can like all right, all
Who was
right.
Ace's daddy? Who was Ace's
Do you
daddy?
want to go or am I gonna go? Do you want to do this or I'm gonna do this?
I ain't, man. I let that man talk about whatever he wants. I
No, 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 no,
He
no,
called
no.
me that,
You're
man.
not gonna
It's
just
already gave up. I gave up on Oda, bro. I don't. Me and Oda beefing right now. So me and this One Piece thing.
Oh, bro, you
It is
can't,
what it
bro.
is.
This is not the
Y'all can
time
trash
for
One
you.
Piece all y'all want, bro. I'm good. Like
Thank you.
this man Oda done did something that I don't like, and I'm like, you know what, bro? I'm good. I don't care.
Bro, that is so whack.
Luffy's gonna get the One
That's
Piece.
whack on your part, D.
Luffy's gonna get the One Piece, obviously.
Lu-
And
Luffy should not have beat Katakuri, and I'm gonna stand on that hill and die on it, and I don't care what nobody say.
You whack. That
the
boy
only
definitely.
reason, the only reason that Luffy beat Katakuri is because Katakuri made it easy. It's the only reason he beat him. If
Still shouldn't have beat him.
it wasn't for his sister, Luffy was gonna beat that boy butt, man. It's
Yeah,
just
he was.
how it is, man.
He got hit, bro. He definitely got popped. He got cheated.
Luffy's
Out of a regular
insane.
dub.
He has the will of D, bro. There's nothing you can do about that.
There's
The will
nothing.
Anyway.
It's like Goku because you can't sit there and say that people that like, bro. I'm sorry, you're not gonna sit and say the One Piece is more toxic than Go. All we say is when
Yes,
you
they
get
are.
past a certain peak, but all right, because when you get past a certain episode, it's gonna get good. We say Luffy because everyone wants to trash Luffy half the time. Everyone wants to go, Goku can beat everybody. Goku can solo this verse and solo this verse.
No.
Bruh,
What you just said is the reason why it's toxic. Oh, you just got to get past this part. Oh, you just got no, man. If you guys are God tier like you say you are, then you shouldn't have to get past anything.
toxicity. That's the drawing back in the. That's toy.
It's
That's toy animation. Don't blame it on Oda.
not just the drawing; it's the story. At first, it's hard. It's hard at first,
Oh, because he
but
doesn't have
so
pirates.
where are you though?
Small little ship.
huh?
So where are you though?
Honestly, watching as much as I've watched with my wife on the side. Now she's watched everything. I ain't there yet. I've probably seen at least 400 episodes by myself.
Damn, really? And you still not into it?
I'm not. Like, bro. I try. I watch it with her. The only thing I was liking was the Big Mom stuff when they got on the Cake Island. Like, I was into it then. I thought that arc was really good, and the arc where he punched the Celestial Dragon. Like, I was into that part. I thought that was cool.
Or you like Lin Lin?
Yeah. So I mean, some of it was cool. I mean,
See what I'm
I
saying?
don't.
You see what I'm saying? For
Silver's Ray.
you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Lin Lin is the reason because of this. Look here. I love Lin Lin. It's my favorite character in One Piece.
He made me love Lin Lin too.
And now,
Once Lin Lin really gets on there, you get to love
and
it.
I don't care if I'm spoiling it for people or not. This on y'all. It's One Piece, bro. You ain't this on you. Now, granted, these are two captains. These are two captains, Law and Use's kid. Granted, two captains. So
Supernovas.
I'm not too mad because they're captains. So I'm like, but these are side dudes. And you just took out a main Yonko. How? How do two new world captains take out a Yonko? Lin at that, man, bro, man. I'm
But
done
see,
with
that's
it.
the thing, though. It took two, not just captains, though, because you're downplaying them just a tad.
Done with
They
it.
are supernovas. It wasn't just two cats. It wasn't Bartholomew and Foxy. It was literally Eustace, Captain Kidd, and Law, bro. Trafalgar
When the
D.
last time
Law.
his kid? When
Wait,
the last time kid?
that's
been
how
talked
he
about?
dubbed. He's a D.
When the last time Eustace kid been talked about?
Once he got whooped by Kaido.
And
I ain't
then
gonna lie to you.
exactly. So he been absent You
But
come,
she fought.
Kaido put hands on you on the roof, and all of a sudden you awaken and take out Lin. Man, get out of here, Oda.
But she fought a Willa D character too. Trafalgar D Law is literally a Willa D character, bro. You got two Willa D characters on the same team right now, bro. You know,
Luffy wasn't fighting her. Luffy was fighting Kaido at this point.
And
now Kaido fit because he had a dream to go find the One Piece with Lin. And then these punks, they ruined Kaido's.
I don't think Lin's dead,
I ain't
bro.
got time for this no more, bro. I know she's not dead. Man, you can't kill Lin.
You just didn't like the loss. That's what it was.
It ain't even the loss, bro. They knocked her into the planet.
Do you like Krabby Patties?
When's she getting up? She ain't getting up.
I think he's mad.
Don't you like Krabby Patties? Don't you, Squidward? Like you're mad.
And on that note, because I'm mad, we're gonna get to the mental health. These segues just come in so greatly. Because I'm being that old angry black man right now.
Oh yeah.
Get off my lawn.
They done took out my baby. Yeah.
And no one's on it. No one's on the lawn, but get off of it.
They done took out my baby Lin. She ain't did nothing wrong to nobody, man. She been hungry all her life. Her parents gave her up, and she just wanted some cake. Ain't her fault she got big.
All right, your soapbox is getting dirty.
No one loved her. And she had kids, and she loves her kids, and her kids love her back. And that's all that is to it. But mental health, man. Now I want to get on the anime character, but we can also, discuss mental health stuff as well. But I have a character who I feel has who's went through the most traumatic life ever as an anime character. Now I set him as the bar, and Gohan is that bar. This man was 4 years old and had to fight his uncle at that, who wanted to destroy the world, and then see somebody get killed in front of him. Then at 6, goes to the same exact thing, forced to fight at 6 years old, man. You want your 6-year-old out here fighting people, watching his tutor get killed, basically his master get killed, watching one of his homeboys get killed, which is Krillin, watching his daddy get killed. Like, what? And then at 8, got to do the same thing. And then at 11, you see your dad quit on you and talking about, oh, nah, bro, this you can do this. This being right here, this perfect being right here, we're gonna destroy the world. You can handle that, bro. You good. I'm gonna give him a senzu bean too, Gohan, because I need him that full strength to show that you 11-year-old kid, I need you to save the universe because I can't beat this man, but you can. But I'm gonna make sure he 100% on that. Nobody got trauma like Gohan, man. But the thing I like about Gohan is through all that trauma as a kid, this man grew up to be an awesome adult. So there's something he's doing, or something he did, or something Chi-Chi did. I mean, because Goku it was a lot of Chi-Chi. It was a lot of Chi-Chi. Go ahead.
The main character from Dororo, who was born with no limbs and no eyes and no skin.
Oh, the little
lost by demons and had to get them all back. That's pretty traumatic. I think that's pretty up there. I think getting washed, having to get, that, and then the only thing I can
he was broken,
Boji.
He broke though.
Huh?
Like he mentally broke. He was
who? The guy?
Yeah, he was done.
I mean, that's traumatic. You want a trauma? That's
more trauma than. I mean, that was more of a curse type thing. He this ain't nothing he had to go through. He was born like this.
Yeah, but he had to go through getting his arms and limbs back with blades and stuff on it.
With revenge on your mind. hatred fueled his. I mean, that's a mental illness, but hatred fueled his thing, and he got all them Jones back. It's,
Yeah, right. I mean,
you know
but
what
I
I'm
feel like
saying?
that's still traumatic. I mean, if I had to
No, it
be,
is, but
secondly, then
no.
if
And this is what I was debating with Donovan. I'm like, I'm not saying that Trunks does not have trauma. He just ain't got more trauma than Gohan. It's just I'm not
Trunks,
saying no, Trunks got trauma. Trunks
No.
got
depending
trauma.
on which Trunks you're talking
Come
about,
on, future Trunks.
Which one?
future Trunks,
What?
like
We
the
talking about
one,
Z or we talking about Super?
Both. They're the same
because
Trunks.
No, they're not.
Future Trunks Gohan, that
They're the
sir,
same.
Trunks
They're the
went through
same
it.
Trunks. Remember, Trunks and Super said, "Gohan, I thought you was dead." He's like, "Nah, bro. That's that same Trunks that saw Goku die. He ain't seen Goku like 10 years, and then Super Trunks. It's the same Trunks.
Okay. Well,
But
their
Yeah,
hair was different.
I thought Super
no, they're
was
not
kind of.
different.
I see. I can't deal with the canon of Dragon Ball as a whole, as a series, because it's so confusing. But
It's not.
to
It
me, it
is.
is.
There are arcs, man. There's some that
But the
Andrew
lines,
Saga,
when
Andrew
Super
Saga
came
was
back, the
fire.
lines were deferred.
Probably. Yeah, the lines were deferred because they messed up the whole GT thing. But
We still ain't seen Gotenks till a movie later, dude. We've gone through like 5, 6 arcs.
yeah.
Trunks' hair is blue. And now all of a sudden, and see how it's messed up because Trunks in the series was a kid still over here telling his older self to get a grip. But now the movie, he's a teenager like Gotenks. That time flux is not going to make any sense. And this is supposed to be a canon.
I don't watch the movie, so I don't know about all that.
They're talking about the
Broly
new
was
movie that's
canon.
coming out.
Yeah.
And what's
We're supposed to see
crazy is
Goten.
what's
Huh?
crazy is the show after that movie, if they come back, the moral arc, it's gonna go back to where they are now. So it doesn't make any sense. Because if you bring the movie back, if you bring the show out after you do this movie, they're still younger than what the movie age is supposed to be.
Akira Toriyama, bro, you killing me with
Dragon
this.
Ball is fan service. Fight me.
Oh,
That's
facts.
that's true.
But okay, Roro, dude, it's very traumatic. You know what I'm saying? That was very traumatic.
It's freaking fan service.
And then,
It's so disappointing because it was so good in Dragon Ball Z. It was
all right,
so
let's
good.
get off that. Let's get back to the mental health. I don't care
I'm
about
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Akira Toriyama messed up and all that. I mean,
I wanted to pick a whole show because I feel like the whole show is full of everybody needs to be in an asylum. But
nah,
I'm
that's
gonna go
cool.
with Naruto. In a nutshell, really is full of nutcases. Um, I wrote down it. I wrote down. I wrote down Itachi. I started with Itachi. To be tasked to kill your whole family is hard, and you don't realize how bad it really was until you watch the show. In Shippuden, when they show his dad tell him, "I'm proud of you, do it." That's like a whole different level of hurt, and you do all this, and the only person you leave alive is your brother, who's wants to kill you the
Mm,
whole time.
mm.
And honestly, you let your brother kill you because honestly, if you're healthy, he still can't beat you as
Still
strong as
can't,
he was.
still can't.
And it's just what you had to go through, going back and forth, loving your family, but snitching on them to the third,
I'm the
stomp the
third.
third,
I'm the third.
and Danzo and the other guys. It's hard to see that,
Nagato.
and then Sasuke's thing, same thing. What he went through, and then he didn't know who to trust because so many lies was told. He mentally snapped when he started fighting Danzo. He completely lost his mind.
Now
Like he tried. He just
that's
wouldn't let can't.
somebody that I'll put above Gohan. Is
Like
Sasuke.
he just went through, and like he was at the point where he was just like, I let everybody die, like just because he just didn't know what to do no more.
Exactly. He
Yeah, he
lost
was
his
definitely finna bust that infamous
grandparents.
Suki.
Yeah, he lost his whole village.
Right.
Like he oof. Yeah,
This
Gohan
man
ain't
was
got nothing
playing.
on Sasuke. But
And then when he found out his brother was actually doing the will of the country, it's like, dude, what? I thought he was a traitor.
Nah,
Sasuke still broken too, to this day. He still
Yeah, he still messed up,
he's
man.
still not saying.
broke.
Oh, he
Nope.
can't stay in the forest. He can't stay in the leaf for too long. He comes, reports, and dips.
And then
He
dip.
goes do all outside work.
He can't
Yeah, I
can't
can tell.
mentally
I
take
don't
it.
even think I have. Yeah, that's wild. That's
And
No,
wild.
Gara,
Naruto. All of
Gara story. Oh
Naruto.
my god. Ugh.
All of Naruto is a
I
mental.
mean, but you gotta look at it. Look at what we're talking about here, though. We forget that we are talking about ninjas, bro, and they were disposable. Like
And
ninjas in real life, ninjas
were
went through it.
disposable. And there was a
They were
disposable
like
Naruto. Yeah, they
that was like we really forget because we look at the powers and all the storylines about ninjas, but
mm-hmm.
they were ninjas. Like death was normal. That death was a thing. Like that was a normal thing. Death happened through training.
They just took it. I mean,
And they didn't care.
Kakashi,
They didn't. I mean, that of course they loved you, and they were,
Obito,
man, your clan, you were family once you made it through. But at the end of the day, they were like the Japanese, Chinese Spartans, bruh. You couldn't
yeah,
make it, you couldn't cut it, you couldn't cut it. And when you died for your country. And if you
you die
didn't
for your country.
die,
Yeah,
then you
or you
keep
die for
going
your
until
people.
you're gone.
Yeah.
You didn't get out.
You couldn't get out. You can't leave the clan. That's illegal.
Saying John Wick, you
This
don't
is
get
why
to do an impossible task and dip.
this is why this is important, man. Because this anime is great. I feel that everyone should watch anime because mental health is all throughout anime, and they really teach you how to deal with it. In some cases, it's actually not in some cases. In all cases, they really teach you how to deal with it. They're shoving Buddhism down your throat. But
That pain arc was real.
why shouldn't Buddhism be shut down your throat? I'm just saying. Buddhism is about self love. Teach yourself. Only you can fix yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's all Buddhism is about. Fix your damn self. That's all this is. No one else can fix you but you. And that's what anime protagonists go through that a lot. The only thing that can fix you is you. And they end up realizing that, and them dudes become fantastic. Look at Asta. It's another dude who could have went through mental health easily. He could have easily got depressed. He could have easily just shut down. He could have committed suicide, but he didn't. That dude believed in himself. He had a
it
lot of
gets worse if you read the manga.
I'll give you another one, boy.
Oh, yeah.
I'll give you another one is Aaron Yeager. Be honest with you.
Oh
Our
yeah,
famous little protagonist, antagonist. For you to know your life and how it's gonna go and to steadfast keep doing it.
Don't go too far ahead.
So sorry. So sorry. I almost caught myself. But for those of you who have read it, y'all know what's up. For those of you who are watching, please continue to enjoy. Just know that that man has gone through some of the biggest trauma I think I've ever seen in any form of art. And to do it with the face he barely had and then the smile at the end. All right.
Aaron's a goat.
Guy.
Aaron's a goat, man. But a lot of these characters go through it. A lot of these characters deal with it. A lot of them don't. Let's take Death Note, for example. Light was narcissist. Full out blown narcissist. And it wasn't going to end because he became a god. He gave into his ego. He would have never got help. He would have never fixed himself. He would have never gotten better. And then he died. And that to me, it was a great ending. Because if Light didn't die, what would the world have been like?
he was killing everybody.
Killing everybody, bro.
He got to a point where everybody was sinners.
Everyone. So
I think
went out.
That was the view of if a human if a human got to play God, I think that's what they got to show us. Because I mean, I guess to be God, you'd have to be transcended between what you feel is the greater good and not the greater good, but true balance. Right. Every God does deal with a balance. You know what I mean? And with us humans, we tend to can't transcend that aspect in order to be balanced. We're going to be like, well, I don't feel like this is right. I can finally change things. I have the power. You're already screwed right there.
Right.
You've already gone past what a god should be doing at that point. Now you're going into Greek mythology and tampering with literally with your
Yeah.
subjects.
Yeah.
You know? So, and you know how that works out with Greek gods and their mythology. So,
Hercules.
What,
boy,
Zeus is a piece of
his
Zeus
struggles,
himself is enough to.
crap, bro.
bruh,
Goodness.
bruh. He
It's
puts
the
all
worst
his
god
kids through
ever.
them. He puts all his kids through the ringers simply because they're his kids.
Because they're his kids. Like,
His
there's
daddy
so much
issues.
trauma. Now my thing is it always starts with the parents. That's my main thing I preach. It always starts with the parents.
With Hera?
No, with any
She
kid,
ain't the mom.
any mental health,
That's probably the issue.
any kid out here that's doing what they're doing, I'm like, it starts with the parents, man.
Oh
That's
yeah,
true.
for sure. For sure.
Because you can
Because
nick
if
blood
Naruto,
a
I
long
mean,
time
honestly,
ago.
Naruto is a great way to show of how parents work because they put the ultimate jutsu on him to make sure that he was going to be the greatest kid he could be, even when they're sitting there having a nine tail in their stomachs. You know what I mean? They literally low key pulled a Harry Potter move and gave him like the
No, they
ultimate
did. They
aspect of
did.
love. You know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
think
True.
that's why even as traumatic as Naruto was, he never, you know what I mean? Like, but it ties into what you say that it is you who has to have your own nindo.
Mm-hmm.
However, self does need other, and that's why he's always able to pull through because he relies on self,
Yep.
but he accepts the aid of other.
Yep.
When it's there, when it's needed.
Anime will shove Buddhism down your throat.
Y'all wait till that Buddha fight on Record of Ragnarok for those who watch that. Y'all wait for that. Watch Buddha act out on that. My boy D gonna go wild. That's probably the best rendition of Buddha I've ever seen in my life.
That's that's the gist of it, man. That's what anime really is. Yeah, we get cool art, we get cool fights. You know what I'm saying? But that's not just what anime is. You know, it's not just fighting. There's slice of life. There's comedies. You know, there's historical anime. There's a lot of things.
There's a plethora.
There's animals portraying high school.
Yeah, Centaur Life. There's Centaur Life. If y'all haven't seen that, you know,
Beastars. Hey, that's another good Netflix anime.
Hey,
Beastars was good.
Hey, yeah,
a little wild, but it was good.
Yeah. A lot of wild.
Trying to be nice. I kind of wanted them to still go watch it.
A lot of wild. And Rabbit is something else.
Yeah.
She for the streets. All right. Anyway.
Yes, it's about that time. We done went through mental health.
Yeah, we went a full hour.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the gist of our show, people. Man, what we bring y'all. You know, anime topics, anime goodness. These topics were fire. You can't lie.
Pretty much. Bro.
Thanks to the second, you know, he came up with these. You know, the mental health thing was mine because I always want to throw Gohan in there to show people. Yes, he went through a lot of trauma, but he shrugged that stuff off, man. My man became a boss, a lawyer, a superhero, the great Saiyaman. You know what I'm saying? He became Ultimate Gohan at some point with the androids in the future.
Yeah.
Even though he was trash in the Buu Saga.
Hey, he didn't need to do nothing in the Buu Saga. He took care of it.
Honestly, he could have ended the whole show, but I mean,
anyway, he could have went and became a lawyer right there. He's like, man, I took out Cell, Pops.
Honestly, I think he just seen his dad, and as much as he respected him, he did not want to be Goku.
He was like, bro, I want to have a family and be at home.
He could have told Chi-Chi so many times that, like, Mom, I'm finna be like that. I'm finna be defender of the earth.
Right.
This man chose to go study, bro. Like, nah, I understand.
He listened to his mama. He listened to his mama.
Well, he was scared of what his daddy would have did whenever he came back to life if he was disrespecting his mama. So
nothing.
True. Nah,
like,
Goku ain't that bad of a person.
Goku don't play that, bro.
Nah.
Don't talk to
yeah, all right. I can see.
That's his boo, bro.
He just sucks, though.
That's like if somebody come and smack Lois Lane. Superman about to destroy the whole universe.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's like
that's what happened when he killed somebody. When it took care of Batman's lifelong journey of taking out the jokes. Like, bro, you took
like 15 seconds. We got this straight. I got it straight. I took care of your dirty words. Since you don't want to take care of them, I got them for you.
Gotham is like 45% cleaner because of me. Like, dang. Like, all right. All right. All it took was to take out Lois and the baby.
All I had to do. Yeah. But that's it, y'all. You know, it's sixth out. You know.
Fourth. Peace.
All right, catch y'all on the flip.
All right.
Yep. And bro.